Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Nirav and I am gonna be your host for today's video. Guys, there has been 8 Harry Potter movies. Today I am gonna rank them. Remember, my ranking isn't the right ranking. It's just my ranking. So now that I have said everything, let's get started. Number 8, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Firstly, I have to say I think that most of the Harry Potter fans will rank this movie at last. There's fair reasons for it, but I'm gonna say the stuff I liked about this movie first. I really like the opening scenes. When we saw the dark mark on the sky, it was really good, and we saw the detritus flying all over and reckoning everything. It was really good, but they didn't go along with it. They changed the scene later. I also like when we saw Albus's memory when he first saw young Voldemort, or I should say Tom Riddle. I really liked his plans showing the stones, 7 stones, the mountain. That was really good. The cave, and I also like the part where Tom Riddle asked Slughorn about the Horcruxes, but they didn't focus on this very much. They focused on the romance very much. That when the movie they could have gone other ways, like they could have told the story of Regulus Black on this movie. I would have liked it very much. Number 7, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. Well, the main thing wrong with this movie is that not much stuff doesn't happen in this. Well, I like the opening scene of this movie when Hermione erased the memory of her parents, and I also love the Battle of the Seven Potters. It was really good. I can even say that it was one of my favorite battles in the entire Harry Potter series. But other than that, not much stuff doesn't happen. They went on the Horcrux hunt and they destroy a Horcrux, and that's why it's so low on the list, and I can give it higher. Number 6, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Well, this is a really underrated movie, and it's not bad in any ways, but I can't give it any higher because there are more better films than this. Well, I really like the scene when they followed the train using the flying car. It was really good, and I also loved Professor Lockhart in this movie. His character improved the movie a lot. The actor who played Lockhart did a really good job, and I also liked his defense against the dark arts classes. It was really good, and I also liked the part when Tom Riddle said that he is Lord Voldemort. The changing of Tom Marvolo Riddle to I am Lord Voldemort was really good. I also liked the Polyjuice potion part of the movie. Well, that means I liked a lot of stuff in this movie, but the main reason it's not any higher is that it is really forgettable. The most forgettable. Number 5, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Well, many people will rank this movie higher on their ranking because they don't know the problems about this movie. But first, I'm gonna say what I liked about the movie. Well, I like the part where they choose the champions by the Goblet of Fire. Fleur Delacour, Cedric Diggory, Victor Crumb, and obviously Harry Potter. And I also like the part where the schools arrived and the challenges of the Triwizard tournament. They were really creative and fun, especially the first challenge for me. And but there are lots of things are wrong in this movie. The infamous scene, "Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire?" and what happened to Bardic Jr. isn't funniest in this movie, so it's not any higher. Number 4, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone slash Sorcerer's Stone, whatever. This is the first Harry Potter movie we ever saw. That's why I can't put it any lower. Because with this movie, we first saw the wizarding world with our eyes. We saw Hogwarts, we saw Diagon Alley, etc., etc. And and the Philosopher's Stone and the Chamber of Secrets are the same kind of movie, and this is better than the Chamber of Secrets. I don't like this movie the best or hate it, so it's at the middle. Number 3, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. This is a perfect ending to a wonderful series, the Harry Potter series. This movie had some of the best scenes in the entire series, in my opinion. The scene in the room of requirements was very good, and the final battle between Harry and Voldemort, that was really good. And last, when Voldemort was killed, well, this movie has some flaws. Like Voldemort should have fallen down like in the books, but he didn't. This makes him extraordinary. But the main reasons why this is really good, that we saw years later Harry with his children. Number 2, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. Many people will rank this movie number 1 in their ranking, and I can see myself also ranking this number 1 in any other day. But there is one movie I like better than this. But that doesn't mean that this movie is bad. This is a really good movie. Probably the best book to movie adaptation I ever seen. Because the books weren't that good and they changed it really nicely. The battle between the Order of the Phoenix and the Death Eaters was really good. Every Phoenix Order of the Phoenix members coming, Tonks and Moody, Kingsley, Remus, that was really good. And they timed the death of Sirius Black really nicely, because you know Harry is serious at this time really badly, and they took him away from him. But there's one movie that I like better than this movie, and I can't wait to talk about it. Now let's get to that movie. And number 1 is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Well, this movie is a really great movie. I can't put it any lower because it has a special spot in my heart. This was the first Harry Potter movie I ever saw. So you can say that this movie has a special spot in my heart. I really like the classes of Remus Lupin, the classes with Boggarts. Well, this movie doesn't have a fight between Harry and Voldemort. Every other movie has it. Like in the Philosopher's Stone slash Sorcerer's Stone, Harry fights Quirrell, where Voldemort is in Quirrell's back. And in the Chamber of Secrets, Harry fights a young Voldemort. I mean Tom Riddle, who is Voldemort. In the Goblet of Fire, the fight in the graveyard with Voldemort against Harry. And in the Order of Phoenix, he has a mental fight with Voldemort in the Ministry of Magic. In the Deathly Hallows Part 1, he has a fight with him in the Battle of the Seven Potters. And finally, in the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the final battle where he defeats Voldemort for once and for all. Well, that means The Prisoner of Azkaban is the only movie that doesn't have a fight between Harry and Voldemort, and I think that makes this movie special, and I have a special spot for it in my heart, and that is number 1, So guys, my today's video is over. If you enjoyed this, then please like and subscribe. For now, goodbye. See you next time.